So the Creality K1 and the K1 Max. Creality did what I thought they didn't do, and yet they did. I'm missing just one part on their flagship. Is it going to come? A multicolor swapping device that sits actually on top of the machine? Is that also a thing that is going to happen? Well, we are going to find it out here on Zachary's 3D prints. Hey, welcome, this is Zachary and welcome to this video. Well, I'm going to check first out the YouTube video from the Creality K1 and let's see if we can find some interesting things. Shall we? Yeah, so a sleeping guy styling the future. So first, this lid looks very familiar. I have seen this one before. I'm going to make this kind of video. Yeah, I'm going to do that. A dual-core 1.2 GHz CPU. I know from the QD Tech they have 1.5 GHz CPU. Oh, unibody die-cast aluminum alloy frame. Okay. So the printing volume, the max capacity, efficient use of space, 300 times 300 times 300 millimeters. Flexible build plates, hands-free auto leveling. Interesting. Are we going to see what I think we are going to see? Are we? Yes. AI later takes care of the first layer. Ring any bells? Another company that is known for lighter usage. Yeah, it is the Bamboo Labs. It's not the first. Also this cute animation of, you know, a laser beam going over the print surface. Dual hands-free auto leveling. Hotend reaches 200 degrees Celsius in only 40 seconds. Cool, nice. Heat bed reaches 60 degrees C only in 90 seconds. So 1.5 minutes, okay? Maximum 32 millimeters cubed per second flow for the filament. Okay. Faster to cool. Is this the thing that I also saw on the Bamboo? You know, fan ducts on the side blowing air to the print head. I know from the Voron there are people using this kind of air cooling for the parts cooling. Up to 600 millimeters per second speed and a 20,000 millimeters per second square acceleration. I made a video last Friday with similar results. 600 millimeters per second the print speed and acceleration 20,000. You know, it's basically the same kind of thing we see other brands are doing as well. Smooth surface by solving ringing. Yeah. Creality Cloud app, real-time monitoring and remote control. The app is going to be used on this 3D printer. And of course, an iMac standing in front of the guy. The printer sits with the backside, you know, I mean, just for the honesty of this. I'm sitting here and I see all my screens. I have my desktop standing here. But yet, this dude has the printer backside on this side of the table. So everybody, for the video purpose, has it like this. I mean, if I would use it, there is a cabinet on their dude's left shoulder side, left side. Put a table there, put the print on there, and it makes all sense. You can see he is working, he is doing some efficient stuff, and the printer is also in view. So, AI camera keeps a clean watch. Do need to note that on the K1, the camera is optional. On the K1 Max, there is it included. So that you know. Intelligent aid to volume production. So what does that mean? Well, it means that you have a Creality printer app, not confused with the Creality Cloud. They have a app or a piece of software where you can remote monitor your print farm, where you have multiple of those K1s and the K1 Maxes, because yeah, you can do mass production, of course. 12 times faster, defy limitations. Yeah, okay. What was installed in front of here? There are heated inserts, but nothing is attached to it. Active filter, active air purifier. I think an HEPA carbon filter, something like that. Looks fancy. Looks kind of cool. Nice, cool, clean print. Yeah, I'm done printing. Yeah. You know, what I usually do, if I'm done printing, I take everything off and slap the print bed directly back and, you know, let's continue. But this dude, yeah, he's leaning backwards. He's happy. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah. I don't think if somebody's sitting in this kind of position or, you know, posture, I don't think it's productive. Many people get fired just by sitting like that. K1 series, an epic leap forward. 600 millimeters per second printing speed was saying up to 600 millimeters per second, not, you know, 600 millimeters printing speed. Versatile AR LiDAR and observant AI camera. If you take the Max, the K1 Max, not the normal one. If I'm going to give some opinion about it, a glass door, a glass top panel, display here, we are going to do this. Are we going to compare it? Yes, we are. We have here the Bamboo X1 series because K1, X1, just check it out. K1 series, X1 series. The door, does it also go? Yeah, yeah, exactly. The door goes open like this. From right, it opens to the left side. Okay, the screen is down here. And I think this is USB. But I know on the screen there is also a USB and SD card reader. It's a CoreXY, same as the Bamboo Labs. It's a CoreXY. It doesn't have the AMS, not yet. But this is how the whole system looks like, you know. All metal Hotend, 300 degrees C, and I need to say that this is very similar. So like mentioned, it's a CoreXY, also CoreXY. And if you're checking the motion system, Creality also uses carbon rods. Do they mention it even? Speed rules all. It has a self-test with one tap. Crazy 612 times. I'm not going to repeat that again. Here, just about the print speed. If you're checking this, the 600 millimeters per second speed is achieved at Creality Labs in surface mode with 0.1 millimeter layer height. The typical speed is 300 millimeters per second. The travel speed is 800 millimeters per second. It is very thin. It still stands here just for everybody to read, but it is so small it barely isn't noticeable. We get here some models at Toymaker 3D, a Banshee, and here an all-in-one test. I checked also this one out, and lo and behold, are you seeing this? On the left side by Toymaker 3D, Toymaker 3D. Cool, they're making effort. Then we get the Banshees, 13, 16, and 30 seconds. And K1 prints faster and better with Creality Hyper PLA filament. So you can only reach those print speeds if you are using their Creality filaments. Really? I mean, why would a company say like, hey, if you are using our filament, then you can print these speeds guaranteed under these conditions, of course. But hey, wouldn't it be cool if Creality said, hey, you know, if you use Polymaker or Extruder or some other big brands, we reached this result with Polymaker, PLA, we reached this. You are going to also advertise for other companies as well. Wouldn't that be great? That we as a community working together instead of like only with our PLA you can reach these speeds. I mean, how about other filaments? There's more Creality. But anyways, 0.03 seconds for what? Oh, okay. Always print at full speed. Always print at full speed. Sorry, I need to repeat this again. Always print at full speed. Always. 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 The 600 millimeters per second is achieved at Creality Labs in surface mode with 0.1 millimeter layer height. The typical speed is 300 millimeters per second. The travel speed is 800 millimeters per second. Always print at full speed. With 20,000 millimeters per second square acceleration, the K1 ramps up to 600 millimeters per second in only 0.03 seconds, delivering full speed at 90% of the printing time. What does that mean? If they are saying like, hey, full speed printing in 90% of the printing time, what are those other 10% then? Like maybe 300 millimeters or 50 millimeters? I don't know. Nibble setup for speed, CoreXY, just like mentioned, and this big fan blowing air right here. The new ceramic heater, I think the Bamboo also had that. The entire Hotend, it heats up into the, yeah, you don't want to know this. It is fast heating up. We already done this with titanium alloy heat break and a copper alloy nozzle. Working with flying colors. Flying colors? Flying colors. I am curious. So there is AMS kind of system coming for this one as well. The model hardens before any stringing and warping could happen. It allows support-free bridges and overhangs. Can I finally print something in mid-air with this printer? No, I still need support. And if you are watching the video, you see that the printer was printing the lines for the support. So no. Support-free bridges? Yes. Overhangs? No, not really. This is a, I think, 45-degree angle. No problem. I don't know what happened here, but in general, cubes can be printed like this. So the heart of this machine, Creality OS, runs on a dual-core 1.2 GHz CPU, powers high-speed printing with ease, 8GB ROM, stores up to 400 model files, and enables quick writing and reading. Use before learn it. I hope you never get any problems. Print right out of the box. The K1 is assembled and calibrated before shipment and offers a boot backup quick guide. Just start printing the moment your K1 arrives. Oh, I really want to try that one out. Oh, for sure. Here, no ringing at high speed. G sensor on, G sensor off. I think, I'm not sure how it is called with the, but for the bamboo, they also use something similar. I'm not sure how it is called there, but here, smoothness. There's a smoothness control somewhere. Shall we check out? This is the normal K1. These are the specifications. So the build volume for the normal is 220 by 220 times 250. It has a 4.3-inch color touchscreen. The AI camera is optional. It is optional, like I mentioned. But the AR LiDAR is also optional. For this printer, it's optional. If you're thinking about it to actually buy this 3D printer and you want the AI stuff on it, you need to order it. Input shaping, yes. Filament run out sensor, yes. Power loss recovery, yes. Lighting kit, yes. So let's check out the K1. Besides the standard thing on the K1, what is so special on the Max? 300, 300, 300. I'm going through this very quickly because everything should be equal. Even the models are the same. Just reuse, ceramic heater on the cool, max capacity. AI assisted carefree printing. AI later, AI camera, Creality OS and multi-printers control. AI camera keeps a clean watch. K1 Max uses an AI camera to watch over spaghetti failure, foreign objects, debris, etc. It will alert you when error occurs. It also supports real-time monitoring and creates time-lapse for sharing. Sharing is caring. I think the printer had some, freestyling in mind. Real 3D printing. $999 the K1 Max and the $599 for the K1. So, but what do I think about the Creality K1 and the K1 Max? Like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I had hoped that Creality would do certain things different than the Bamboo, than the QD Tech, or than other brands. Copying and pasting or copying and make their own version out of it. Why would you do that? If you want to stand out, and especially if you are calling this a flagship, you are going to do something others have done before. You are going to be original. You are going to do something that is beyond your previous printer. And I think that something like the K1 could have worked pretty well. And actually the fan base is big enough that many people would want to buy this 3D printer. But yet, if you are watching it and you are seeing it as a Bamboo clone, you might be right. I'm also making the comparison or the link with Bamboo. And I think as a company, you don't want to have something like that. If I'm watching this 3D printer, I see the brand Creality on it. And I think it might work, but be original. Do something that no others have done before. Do something with the kinematics or the mechanics of your 3D printer. Invent something unique. Throw it on the market and see what people are, do with it. See what people are going to produce with it. Do something in the fourth axis, like rotation or, you know, something different. Go and experiment with different kind of supports on the pad or something like that. You know, do something that is not done before. Be unique, but it's looking like it's done before. But hey, that is what I think. I'm not bashing Creality in any other means. Creality is a great brand. I think they could do more or a little bit better or something different, you know? But anyways, I will put the link in the description of this video. If you are interested in checking this printer out for yourself, feel free to check it out in the description and let me know. What do you think about the Creality K1 and the K1 Max? If you are still watching this video, thank you. You are amazing. Did you know that there are several ways to support this channel? I have a Patreon site, link is in the description. You can also, you know, do YouTube memberships and your name is going to be added here or maybe here. I don't know where it is actually going to be. There is also a thanks button where you can support me just one time. And if you don't want to support this channel financially, hey, that is okay. There's also other ways like liking this video, subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed yet. There's a bell so that you get notifications and you don't miss out on any of the videos. If you like gaming and gameplay, there's another channel called Easy Zach. I post there almost every week a video about Minecraft gameplay or some other gameplay. I'm so into the Minecraft gameplay that at this moment you will only see Minecraft gameplay there. And also I have a Twitch, twitch.tv/Zachary's World. I stream there every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. Sometimes a little bonus day I will stream there as well. So hey, go on Twitch and check me out there as well. If you made it this far, you are amazing and I will see you next time. Peace. Bye-bye.